Hey, this is Mike Smith. The company I own is called Michael Smith and Associates, and we're an artist management organization. We also do numerous other things. I developed an artist management training program. It's an online video training program. It's very substantial. And part of that program, when someone enrolls in our course, is that they belong to a secret Facebook group where they can come in and ask questions or make comments, connect with one another, and so forth. It's been a very important tool to our course. One of the questions that was asked the other day that I found intriguing, and it motivated me to do this video, was from one of our guys that's a new artist manager, and he made the comment that he was reluctant to sign independent artists that didn't have a CD already, didn't have much going on. He wanted to qualify the people he worked with by having music already recorded, by having some things going on, by having some itinerary of performances and all those kinds of things. And I think he was fairly sure that that was a wise thing to do. Matter of fact, that's the way record labels are working primarily. A lot of independent artists, artists without record deals, are hearing from record labels that they want them to get a lot of stuff going and before they sign them to a record deal. Here's my opinion about that. I think that as a manager, what you really are is a developer of talent. That's part of your job. And so it doesn't matter whether it's an established artist that you've worked with for a long time who has landed at a high level, they're always needing development because they're always wanting to grow and expand. Or if it's a brand new artist that you look at and you think has potential. Now you have to, as a manager, select who you're going to work with, decide on that based on a couple of factors. One is, are you really knocked out with the talent? Do you think they have the skills and all the other things necessary to have a successful career? The other thing you have to look at is, of course, your roster and see if they're not conflicting with one another and that kind of thing. But I never put a barrier to where they're at in their development process to just make the determination whether I would sign them on as an artist or not. One of the problems is that if you wait around until an artist really builds himself up to a point where they're basically really not needing you, you may lose them because someone else would probably be standing in line. If a new manager were to wait until the potential talent really blossomed, he would be having to compete with somebody like me, someone who's established, has a track record, and is able, because of their history, their connections, their relationships, and so forth, to take those artists on and make something of them. So you may lose an opportunity by not taking on someone you really think has the talents, has the goods, and has the wherewithal, has the heart and the passion and everything else necessary. So I think it's important. I just recently signed a new act that is completely unknown. I don't know that they've done many dates outside of the church that they perform in. They're a worship band in a big church. And so for me, if I waited around, this artist is going to look at maybe other options, or maybe they start making some wrong moves along the way and sabotages their future. And so if I stepped in early on, I can help them prevent making bad choices or decisions. But if I truly believe in an artist and in what they are accomplishing, what they're about, then I'll be willing to really spend the time, invest the energy, the resources to develop that artist. If I have any questions, I may just keep them at a kind of an arm's length relationship, where I can watch them, where I can maybe talk to them from time to time, and then if something started developing, I can step in. But to just say a blanket statement, say I don't work with an artist unless they have a lot of things done, a lot of things accomplished, I think is a mistake. Hey, that's my opinion. It ought to be yours. I'm going to do this from time to time just to help out people who are interested in this field of artist management. So you can check me out and other things I have just by looking at my website. All right? Good talking to you.